everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jean, and I'm so happy to have you guys back. So for today's pick a card reading, we're going to do a topic about how to deal with this person. Now, this can be anyone in your life, significant or pretty much like a supporting character. I don't know. Well, regardless rather of the weight of your relationship with this person, we're going to ask the tarot cards. So how do we deal with the situation that we have with this person right now? So it doesn't have to be a romantic partner or someone in your personal life. It could be someone from work, someone you just met, anyone whom you are experiencing some sort of situation or conflict with. Anyway, I prepared 3 piles for this reading for you guys to choose from. So we have here the first pile with the green strawberry quartz. So if you feel drawn to this crystal or to this deck, please pick group number 1. And then we also have group number 2 with the green aventurine card. Crystal, not card. Okay, so if you feel drawn to this crystal or to this set of energy of cards, please choose number 2. And we also have pile 3 with the jade crystal. So you can choose pile number 3 if you feel drawn to the crystal or the deck. So you can pause the video if you need more time to select, and you can also choose more than one deck for each different person. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Hi, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the green strawberry quartz, this one is for you. So we're going to check your tarot cards first to see the situation and how to deal with this person. So for your first card, we have the 7 of Wands. Next, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. And then we also have the the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, it's a Hangman card in reverse, and then Ace of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we'll check your tarot tea leaf cards later. But for now, pile number 1. Okay, in terms of this situation, I'm seeing that for most of you who picked this pile, you are in an active and in a way aggressive situation with this person. So there's an ongoing argument that's happening, and this is the kind of situation wherein both parties, you and this person, have quite some strong opinions about something. So if you look at the energy of the 7 of Wands card, so you're civil. Okay, I'm seeing it for some of you, you're civil, but whenever you and this person are in the same room, I'm seeing that there's some tension that's so strong it can be as sharp as a knife, and other people can actually sense a kind of tension that you both are having. Now, I'm hearing that for most of you who pick this pile, this is someone whom you work with. It could be a boss, it could be a colleague, or a client, customer, or someone strongly related to work. Although it doesn't have to be. Sorry. For some of you, it may have something to do with someone whom you are involved in a business or a project with, and there are some disagreements that both of you are not meeting halfway. Okay, and it's like no one is willing to compromise. So 7 of Wands, it's an odd number, so there's 6 plus 6 plus 1, so no one is willing to back down in this situation. Then you have here the 5 of Cups in reverse. Now I'm seeing that for this one with the message of the 5 of Cups, this is a situation wherein you are required to really apply a lot of wit and intellect. Okay, so for you to be able to handle this situation very well, the 5 of Cups being in reverse is saying that you have to set all emotions aside. Now, I know that's always easier said than done, but for you to be able to win over the situation, you have to be calm. Okay, so the first advice of the tarot is for you to be calm. Okay, calm meaning even anger, you have to make sure that you manage your anger well, and that sorry, and that whenever you approach the situation, you have to make sure that everything is well planned. And speaking of which, I'm gonna go and jump straight to the Ace of Pentacles. So for you to be able to win the situation over, there needs to be a lot of careful planning, research. I'm also seeing some research going on, and you have to collect data, a lot of information for you to be able to win through this argument. And the Hanged Fae, or the reverse hangman, Hanged Fae card is saying that you have to act quick. Okay, so you have to make sure that you do this as quick as possible. Time is very important. Time is of the essence. Every second, every minute counts, because I'm seeing that there's a strong competitive energy happening between you and this person. There's a power play that's really crucial within this situation. So Ace of Pentacles here is saying that you have the chance to actually win over the argument, but again, you have to make sure that everything is planned up to the detail, up to the smallest detail. And then the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, I know Six of Wands usually talks about victory, and this one being in reverse is not saying that you're not going to win over the situation, but I'm also seeing that this card is saying not to underestimate the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so again, you have to also be careful. So there's a chance for you to actually win over this argument, but you have to be very thorough. You have to be very careful with your next steps, because I'm seeing that whoever it is that you are in an argument with, there's a possibility that they might be a few steps ahead of you. Okay, so this again this is not to cause some conflict, but since I'm seeing that for those of you who pick pile number 1, the odds are really high, the stakes are really high, the rewards for winning the situation is very beneficial. It's a big deal. So it's saying that you have to act quick and you have to act smart. Now I feel like pulling a few more cards for you. Hold on, just get an oracle card, and then let's see your dagger, chair empty. Yeah, this seems like a very cutthroat kind of situation. Now of course the intensity of it, the impact of it depends person to person. It doesn't have to be literally and I hope it doesn't come to that. Okay, but it seems like this is a kind of situation where the stakes are really high, or the rewards are really great, it's really beneficial. And chair empty saying that unfortunately for this situation, there'll only be one victor, there'll only be one winner for this situation. I feel like drawing a few more cards for you, pile number 1. So let's see. Hold on. What further advice? Oh, okay, no, that's a lot. Okay, what further advice can you give pile number 1 regarding this situation? Truth. Okay, so not sure if you guys can read it, but let me just read it for you. Truth. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak to me. I'm hearing, with this card, I'm hearing emails, documentation. So as much as possible, make sure that this situation doesn't become a he says, she says kind of situation. So it's saying that you have to make sure that you have sufficient and legal proof in order to back up all of the preparation, all of the research that you have been preparing for this situation. And then your next oracle card is, oh, solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own secret solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule without forcing or chasing. Now, in terms of your situation, pile number one, I'm seeing that with solitude, it's saying that whatever your next steps would be, make sure that no one knows about it. Like literally no one, even your most trusted friend or whatsoever. So it's pretty much of a situation wherein surprise them with your next move. So, you know, for advice, this is saying, well, trust as little or wisely as possible, but as much as possible, you know, keep your plans or your next steps to yourself. Okay, and then one more tarot card before we end the reading. Oh, Three of Cups. Okay, so it's saying that the outcome, whatever it may be, and again, this is for the collective, so it's a different kind of outcome for everyone. Three of Cups is saying that in the end, there's going to be some sort of celebration happening. Okay, so there's going to be some celebration. There's going to be some people gathering. Okay, and people gathering saying things that are working well in your favor. Okay, so that is it for me, pile number one. I hope you liked this reading. I hope this was able to help. Thank you so much, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the green adventurine crystal, this one is for you. So we're going to start first with your tarot cards to check the energy and some advice, and then later on we're going to check your tea leaf cards, and I might pull another card to give us more information. So for your first card, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, let's see. So how do we deal with this person or situation? We have Knave of Pentacles, or in traditional tarot, this is the Page of Pentacles. And then we also have, oh, the Ace of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Fool card in reverse. Okay, so pile number two, I'm seeing that, okay, whoever you're thinking about in this situation, this is someone that could either be one very close to you. Okay, very, like, you're well bonded with this person. There's been a lot of history, positive and negative history. You have gone through a lot with this person. A, or B, this could be someone that you trust a lot. Okay, it might be that you've just met this person, or you haven't really been with them for, you haven't really known them for quite some time, but the bond that both of you share is already impactful. It's really great. And Wheel of Fortune here saying that regardless whether it's someone that you've known for a long time, you've known all along, or someone who you're really fond of, this is someone that you did not expect to, not really conflict, but have this kind of situation with. Okay, so again, this could mean very different things for very different people. But Wheel of Fortune here saying that there's some sort of twist happening between your relationship with this person. Knave of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here that, what your spirit guides are saying is that this is not really something totally terrible or bad, but rather this is also something that uncovers a part of that person that you never knew existed. So it might be that you knew, like, for example, it might be that you knew them as someone who's usually quiet, just keeps to themselves, introverted or shy. So that might be the kind of, image or personality that you've known about the person. But then, because of this situation, you're suddenly surprised because this person that you've known as someone who is usually quiet and prefers to be on the background has done something that's totally out of character. For some of you, I'm seeing that it could be that you've read or you've heard that they did something that you never imagined they are capable of doing. Now I know it sounds bad, but it doesn't have to be. So let's say, for instance, you know they said something that was totally a bit shocking, or again, if you knew them as a homebody, you were surprised that they were very wild at a certain party or social gathering. Or it could also be the opposite, like you usually knew them as someone who is extroverted, someone who's always the life of the party, and then they suddenly there's a situation where they either folded, I'm hearing the word folded, or didn't actually do anything about it. So those are just examples, but either way, this situation is something that for you is totally out of character for this person. And okay, so these three cards, Ace of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. So all of them have different messages, and at the same time they are also confirming one message. So whatever the situation is that you're going through with this person, do not cut this person off in your life. It's what I'm totally seeing. Okay, yes. So Ace of Cups in reverse. So this could be something wherein you're still trying to process the situation. Maybe the situation is something that still hasn't completely fully sink in. Or Ace of Cups in reverse is saying that this is something that made you look at this person or this relationship in a totally different angle. Now, it's not that this is something that completely turned you off. Okay, so also looking at the energy of this card and the other cards. So the cup in here is in reverse, but there's actually not much spillage. So there's still this circle that seems to be holding it still. So I'm also seeing that another message for you is, because you are at this stage in your relationship wherein you're uncovering a new layer in their personality, or you're seeing this new part of themselves that you haven't seen before. This is actually something that would actually help strengthen your relationship once you get past through this. So Ace of Cups in reverse is saying that you are starting to see this person for who they truly are, for the situation, for what it really is. It's like the rose colored glasses, okay, all the good things, or the idealized version. The idealized version is being peeled, or rather, to put it shortly, you're starting to see the reality or the person for who they really are. It's like all of a sudden they're showing you, or the parts that not really showing but you haven't seen before is starting to uncover itself. Now, Three of Swords in reverse is saying that this person also has this fear within themselves that once you see that part of them, they're also kind of afraid that this is something that might scare you away. This is something that might put you off about that person, the relationship. And more than anything, I'm hearing that they need you right now. So they're hoping that if you can be there for them, like, they would really appreciate it. So Three of Swords in reverse, I'm also seeing that there are also some pain, there's also some scars, some trauma that this person is going through. They're also trying to solve within themselves. And you being there is actually helping them out. Okay, so it's really great. They also see you as someone that is cathartic. And I'm also seeing that there's, for some of you, okay, so this would resonate for some of you. I'm also seeing that, okay, shoot. Okay, there you go. I'm also seeing that, you know, they don't actually want to burden you with, you know, all of the healing. No, it's much more like, you know, they want to fix this, they want to face it themselves, and as much as possible they're doing this for their own benefit as well as for your own benefit, the benefit of your relationship as well. And then the full card in reverse is saying that, you know, nothing would actually change between the two of you. This is, for some of you, seen that this is a minor hiccup between you and your relationship. This is just you know, a stage, a phase, or, you know, yeah, a part that is going to be overcome pretty soon. Okay, parang I'm sorry about the pauses. Okay, anyway, going back, let's explore your tea leaf card. So you have your diamond and you have here skull. Okay, so diamond, so I'm seeing that, you know, I'm channeling that this is both the feeling that you share between you and this person, also vice versa. So diamond, they see this relationship, this connection that you both have, as something that's really precious. And then skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Oh, okay, so with the skull energy here, I'm seeing that their walls, you know, the walls that they've built around you and around themselves against other people, I'm seeing them all coming down. Okay, so if you notice, diamond and skull, they're both hard materials, although eventually with just the right amount of force, of course, they could both be broken. Oh my gosh, this is starting to get a bit dark. But yeah, so in metaphor or metaphorically, or in connection to your reading, I am seeing that, you know, this person is, and you and this person is starting to get into that level wherein you're becoming more comfortable to share your true selves between one another. It's like little by little you are starting to become each other's safe space. Okay, and I'm just going to put in one more card for you. Oh, empowerment. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can read this, but I'm gonna read this for you. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled onto your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. So yes, empowerment. You are actually helping them a lot. Okay, so, you know, you being there for each other is actually you know, very empowering, very loving, and very, you know, trusting. Like, still thinking of other words. Yeah, empowering, loving, trusting, and yes, very sacred as well. Okay, so that is it for us. Pile number 2. I hope you liked this reading. I hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I get to see you guys on the next video. Bye bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Jade Crystal, this one is for you. So we're going to check your tarot first, and then later on we'll check your tea leaf cards. So we'll check and see and ask the tarot, how do you deal with this person or this situation? So for your first card, you have the 5 of Wands, Oops. Next, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And next, you have the Moon card. You have the Ten of Cups. And you have the World card. Okay. So, pile number 3. Okay, let's start with the Five of Wands. I'm seeing that for this person that you're inquiring about and for the situation that you are involved in, okay, you are in a situation where you're trying to reach a compromise between this person. Okay, so it's not really, it could be a strong argument. However, this is also something that sorry excuse me. This is also something wherein both of you are trying to meet halfway in a certain situation. And the Five of Wands in here is saying that, you know, well, 2 plus 2 is 4, and then you get 1, 5, so that's Five of Wands, which is your card. And it's as if you're kind of like in a block, or you're like both stuck in the situation, because it seems like what you want is very much in conflict with what this other person wants. Although, regardless, you still both want to enter a compromise, you know, a win-win situation with this person. Now, you have here Seven of Cups in reverse. So, for some of you, I'm seeing that you may start to run out of options. And for some of you, it could be that this situation is starting to get a little bit emotional. Okay, emotional in the sense that, you know, someone is starting to get frustrated or impatient or disappointed. It's pointing up, it's starting up, but it's not as if the situation has already escalated on that level. Although I'm seeing that you're both trying your hardest, your best, not to go to that level, not to go that far. Oh, and then the Moon card. Okay, so ironically, the message that I'm seeing on how to handle this situation is to actually avoid it. Okay, so whatever the situation is, the advice of the tarot is to let it rest for a while, you know, for temporarily, at least for some time. Try to drop the situation. So we can do this by not raising this up, not talking about it, not thinking about it. And the Moon card in here is suggesting that because the situation has started to take its toll on you, the relationship, it's saying that it's time to, for a while, put this into rest. Okay, so ironically, the best thing to do about this situation or this person is to not do anything about it. So I'm also hearing the word ignore. Well, yeah, kind of harsh, but for the meantime, at least ignore the situation or the person in place. And I feel like getting one more card in the middle of your tarot reading to give us more clarity. Hold on. Give me a few seconds, pal number 10. Get you one card to give us more information about this. Nope, just one. So, 2 tarot cards fell, but okay, there you go. No, just one fell out. Okay. Oh, you have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you really have to avoid talking about this situation for a while. Like, again, not do anything about it. And ironically, once you since you have already exhausted all means, you've done all that you can in order to reach a compromise, but still nothing has been agreed on, nothing has been met, nothing has been resolved, just ignore it, just leave it a bit. Because I'm also seeing in here that by leaving the situation for a few moments, for some time, that's when the best answer would come out. So I'm also hearing here the word surrender. So so surrender to a higher being regarding this situation. So with the Moon card, so at night, usually the moon symbolizes rest, Okay, so again, give it some rest, okay? Because there are some things that, you know, about this particular situation that both of you are not seeing. There's an angle that's actually been blocked out, and again, it will come to you once you start to put it to rest for a while. And happily, gradually, it will all work out happily, wherein both of you have reached the equal compromise with the Ten of Cups. So a while ago we got, you know, the Five of Wands, right? Oh yeah, we got the Five of Wands. Okay, then you got, because it's an equal, right? And then Ten of Cups is equal. 5 plus 5, 10, which is your card, Ten of Cups. So yeah, so by, it's saying that by giving the situation a rest, by putting it on pause, this is the time wherein you'll come up with the best compromise, the best resolution for this situation, wherein both of you will actually be happy about it. And the World card, I'm seeing that for some of you, okay, so this would resonate for some of you. This is something that, you know, will finally put this issue to rest. Like, once you've resolved this conflict, the situation, you know, it will never come up again. Okay, so whatever the situation is, this will be the first and the last time that you're going to have to deal with this situation. And it's so cool that this version of the World card appeared in your reading. So remember when we've talked about, I mean, of course you remember what am I saying. I mean, right, like equality, both of you meeting halfway, the compromise with the Ten of Cups, 5 plus 5, and then you have here your World card. And as you can see, both of them are equally happy. Well, can't see it there. Yeah, they look happy. There's, oops, there you go. Just put that. Yeah, they're both smiling. So this is going to also be something that you'll both experience. Now, let's see the tea leaf cards for you. So we have your beetle, good fortune, and we have your crown. Honor and respect will come to you. So another message that's coming through is that whatever you're feeling, please hold on to your ground. Okay, so I know that we talk about giving it a rest, but it's also important that you stand your ground. Okay, yes, you are both trying to reach a compromise, and I'm hearing that for some of you really want this to be over as soon as possible. But by doing so, okay, with the crowd, by doing so, there's this tendency that, you know, the compromises will actually not be as advantageous or not be as beneficial for you as you would like it to be. Okay, so again, with the crown here, it's saying that, you know, stand your ground, honor what you know is due for you. Stand your ground and know that if you deserve this, know that if this is something that you demand, it is valid. Okay, it's not too much to ask. Whatever it is that you're asking for in this situation, please make sure not to be affected by haste. You will make this a haste that, you know, you forgot, you know, to stand for your own ground. And then beetle, good fortune. Okay, I'm seeing that whatever the situation may be, this is something that would actually be financially, although not financially, no, there's this word, there you go, there's just something that's going to fill you with a lot of abundance. So again, it could be financial abundance, it could be emotional abundance, but whatever it is, at the end of this situation, there's going to be an abundance, okay, of some sort. So it could even be a manifestation coming in. Now, I'm going to pull in one more oracle card before we end your reading. Pile number 3. Hold on. Just give me a few seconds to get you one card. Okay. There you go. No, two cards came back. Just one. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, creative blocks. Okay, if you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine. So offering, surrendering, making or giving this situation to a higher being. So if you're will to God or to whoever higher being you believe in. So if you're an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet, or in this case, the world, the situation. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Okay? So, pile number 3, take a rest, okay, relax, and know that whatever it is that you're going through, this will all be sorted out in perfect timing. Okay, so that is it for us, pile number 3. I hope you liked this reading. Hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye bye.